Okay, science class. At the end of my last video for my middle school science, chemistry, and biology class, I asked what would have happened if I would have used food coloring in non-fat milk versus 2% whole and the glue. What would have happened to the food coloring when I put the drop of soap into the dish? Okay, so I'm going to answer that question for you. So for the first thing I'm going to do is I've got a plate of non-fat and a plate of whole milk, so we can compare them again. Okay, so I'm going to put the food coloring drops 1, 2, 3 in each one. 1, 2, 3. Remember, food coloring is colored water. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Red. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the question is, does non-fat milk really have fat in it? Maybe it has still a little bit. It shouldn't have any, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to find out what will happen. The idea, I told you, is when there is fat, is that the soap combines with the fat and pushes the water away to the edges. And if you remember the whole milk one, boom, just zoomed right out to the edge, and that's what we're going to hope happens again. So I'm going to get ready to do that experiment. So I'm going to take my camera here so you guys can see what happens. Okay, so here we go with the non-fat. Getting ready to take a big goop in there. Non-fat. Oh, it does spread out still. Can you see that? It made a little star. It spread out. So there must be something in the milk itself besides just fat. Either there's a little fat left or there's some polarity in the non-fat milk to make it do that. Okay, so now it doesn't do a great job, and you can mix it, and it kind of blends in and dissolves in real quick, like into just one big color. But it did shoot out just a little bit. Now let's compare that to milk with a lot of fat in it, the whole milk. Let's see how fast it spreads out. Here we go. You see that? Now it spreads out. It keeps going. You just keep touching it, and it just keeps going and spreading out all the way to the edges. Okay? So really, surprisingly enough, of course the one with the fat here, it just went vroom. It went really fast. But the one that didn't have the fat in it, it still spread out a little bit too. So the answer to the question, what will happen to the food coloring in the solution with no non-fat milk is, it still spreads out a little bit. It still moves a little bit. So there's got to be something that's polar, just like the glue spread out. There's some polarity involved in the milk besides just the fat. But the fat, of course, on the one that had a whole fat in it, well, it just spreads out right away. Okay, so that's the answer to the question. And you'll be seeing this on Thursday morning. And so I hope you watched my videos on Tuesday. And you're welcome to watch all my videos, even though some of them are for specific classes. They're all fun. I'm trying to do more experiments, more engaging stuff for you guys. So more fun stuff for you to watch. So go ahead and watch my other videos too. And you can talk to me on my Zoom office hours at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we can also chat in my social hour at 11 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And this is Doc out. Goodbye.